Morning. Right, here we go. Start of another week. 5:30 or 5:25 on a Tuesday morning. First day of my week. I'm off to the other depot. I've just picked the unit up. Off to the other depot now to pick up the trailer. And off down to Dorset, I believe. I think I've been there before. I don't know. As I said, but I'll wait till I get there. That'll tell me. They'll tell me when I get there whether I'm definitely going there, because they did. I phoned in yesterday and they said, yeah, that's where you're going. But again, this place is like every transport company. Things change overnight. You never know where you're going to end up. So we shall see. See what is what, and where is where, and what we're going to do, and how we're going to get there. Not too far anyways, the depots are close enough, so I'll crack on, I'll pick up the other trailer and I'll jump back on, let you know where in the world we're going. Catch you in a bit. Well, that's it, trailer's on board and we're off to Sherborne in Dorset. Hunts. I've been there before actually. It's not
Go
bad.
left
Fact,
on the roundabout. First exit.
from what I can remember, this is the first place I ever done a video was there. Funnily enough. So yes, I seem to remember. A guy come out and said there's one in, one out. There's two round here already. Okay. It was one of them. So I'm off down to there. Yeah, what I'll do, anything exciting happens on the way, I'll jump back on. If not, I'll catch you all a bit later on. I'll let you know how I get on. Speak to you soon. Well, that was a disaster, man. Quarter to 7 I got into that place. I'm leaving now, it's 9 o'clock. What an absolute wait. Right, so I've got my reload. I'm off to, where am I going? Oh, Frome. Off to Frome.
You will arrive at your destination at 10:10.
I've done this before. It's quite straightforward. It's two collections, but they are in effect sort of the same company. Sometimes they move you opposite the side of the yard. There's a video on this already.
Turn
so
left.
Probably won't get much more videoing until I'm out of there. I was out of there and I'm only going back to the yard from there anyway. But you've had all that, you've seen it all before, but I will jump back on if anything exciting happens, as always. Not that anything exciting seems to happen, but you know, I will if it does. I'll catch up with you guys later. Right, that's the collection on. Blimey. Not as bad, not too bad. Hour and whatever it was, hour and a half. Yeah, about an hour and a half on that one. Yeah, 10:05, 25 to 12. Hour and a half. All good. Right, so head back with this lot to the depot and see where in the world they want to send me next. Who knows where that could be? I probably know where, to be fair. Generally these don't. What generally happens, I don't know. I'll go with what generally happens is I'll then be done for today and be loading up for the morning, but we shall see, because different things on different days. Like there's always in transport, we'll never know. Never know. So what I'll do is I'll jump back on, guys, if anything exciting happens. Failing that, I'll let you know once I've dropped this off and what's happening in the world. I'll back to you in a bit. Well, that was a bit of a funnier one. I still don't know what I'm doing yet. It's going to be a surprise for the morning, I think. Back to the yard, putting AdBlue blew out all over the place, covered in AdBlue. Went in and reported the guns looked like I'd been run over, to be fair, but it's looked like that for a while. It's always worked. I went in and reported it. When I come out, I see a fella changing the actual nozzle, and I went, oh, I just reported that. He went, yeah, he said, I saw you putting the granules down and say it reminded me it needed fixing. Oh, cheers, mate. So fair enough, it's now got a new handle on it. I've just come out of the services after having a shower because I was covered in the stuff. Not very pleasant stuff, AdBlue, to be fair. You are advised to wear gloves and protective equipment, glasses, goggles and everything else. Although you are when you're fueling and everything as well. So, you know, all a bit health and safety, but it is a derivative of pig's urine. So not overly pleasant. Well, that was the second thing today. I just remembered when I was in the shower, I walked round the corner of my door this morning while I was getting stuff out of the car, and I walked into it, and it was perfect height. Whoop, nearly whooped my nipple off. I'd forgotten about it until I got in the shower. I forgot about it. Jesus in half hurt. Well, like Scaramanga. I believe that was the one in James Bond, for you old enough. All you old elder people, you'll remember Scaramanga with the third nipple out of James Bond film. Quite enough bleeding hurt. I forgot all about it. So I'm glad I'm parked up. Well, I'm going to move a little. I'm going to move a couple of miles maybe when I find out, if I find out what I'm doing. But I'm parked up for now, so hopefully that's enough dilemmas for today. Yeah, not very pleasant, but there you go. It's all good fun, all in a day's work, and it's only 2 o'clock and I'm parked up for now, so we'll see what we're doing tomorrow. Scary being parked up at this time because you could be starting at any time from midnight onwards, so we'll see what happens there. Let's see how that goes. Right, anyway, I think that blue BMW Audi, I think she's lost. Yeah, she's going. I thought she might be lost. You missed the exit, dear. Alright, I'll come back to you guys later. Maybe we'll find out what's going on in the world. Well, that's me all parked up. Had a little chat in the services. One of the other guys that works here, he done a flyby. Young fella, nice guy actually. I like him. He's all right. We were chatting about all sorts of strange and wonderful things, you know. That was pretty cool. But I'm all parked up now. I'm here for the night, starting at 4 AM, so not too bad. First drop Crew. Haven't been there. Haven't been to the company. I know who they are. I worked for them before I left London. So I know the company. I've not been to their depot in Crewe, but I'll be going there in the morning. I think Crewe, Haydock, and then somewhere else. 3 drops tomorrow, so a lot of driving around. But that's all right. All good fun. I'll catch up with you guys later on. Have a good evening. Well, nearly time to be off again. It's a couple of minutes. It's 10 before AM, obviously. Just going to head into the yard, pick up the trailer, going to get the paperwork. Hopefully it's ready. Pick up the trailer, and then we'll be off up the road. Obviously it's a little bit dark, so with any luck, it's ready. We can get off. You know, what I'll do is I'll catch up with you guys later. Hopefully, it'll be quite a smooth run up. But we shall see. You never know what's going to happen in this world. And I shall try and avoid all sorts of issues today. With any luck, we'll have a nice run around. I'll speak to you guys later on. Right, it's all clear of Crewe. They were not a bad trip.
You will arrive at your destination at 9:15.
Bit of a funny bay. They went to unload it, then I had to lift the back, drop the front. It wasn't quite, I don't know, it wasn't quite a bit old, quite old bays, I think. For some reason he couldn't get the pallet off, but there you go. They managed it. I only had 5 for them anyway, so I'm now on my way to St Helens. 55 minutes, I've got an hour and 8. So I'll try and get there. I mean, I had a 15 because you're not even allowed to sit in the cab. That one, so I had a 15 while I was there. So I've got a 30-minute break. If I don't make it, I'll have to have a 30-minute, obviously. But I'll see if I can get there. Most of them, you're not allowed to sit in the cab, or you sit in the cab, they take the keys. So either way, I've got everything in here for my break, so I'm not bothered about that in that respect. But I shall crack on to St Helens, and I'll come back to you and let you know how things are going in that end of the world. Speak to you soon. Well, blimey, 2 hours at that one and 9 pallets, and most of that time was for them to check the paperwork, you know, or confirm the goods are what they ordered and whatever, which I sort of understand.
You will arrive at your destination at 12 o'clock.
I sort of get that, but a lot of the places do drive and drop. A lot of these big companies where I would potentially pick up paperwork from yesterday's delivery, because that would have all been checked and you don't have to wait. But not everybody does it, rough with the smooth and all that. So according to this, I'm due at the next one, which is Hayward in Lancs, 12 o'clock. I'm not booked in until 5 o'clock, so bit of a discrepancy with the timing. Luckily I've looked it up, had a little nose, and there's a truck stop on the site, on the distribution place park there. I could only find 2 reviews on it. One said excellent food, excellent staff, or great food, excellent staff.
Ahead, keep right.
Okay, so that sells me on that point. No problem, I'll have that. Nice bit of food, thank you very much. I'll go there. Quite happy with that result. The other one says supposed to be secure parking. I had my curtains slashed. Right, okay then. So I'll park close, keep my eye on things. Not that I've got a curtain on, got a box, got a fridge on. So, and I put the lock on anyway. So I don't think I'll have a problem. That just made me laugh. Oh, great review of it. Not so great review, but as long as the food's alright and the staff are nice, that's cool. I can live with that. So what I'll do, I'll crack on and we'll have a little look round there. I'll get the video on when we get there, and because I've got to go there because I can't go to the other place. I'm going to try and sneak in there about 3 o'clock. If I get turned away, I get turned away, fair enough, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. You know, I was told to expect a bit of a delay when they gave me the job. When the office gave me the job, they said, you know, you might have a bit of waiting around to do tomorrow, which is fair enough. As I said, there's a truck stop, so I can grab some. Normally I just cook my own, but if there's a truck stop and I've got a couple of hours, I might as well take advantage of it. I've got to get out of here first. I'll come back to you guys in a little while. Have a good one. Well, so much for the service. The truck stop doesn't exist. It's gone. The cafe was shut and the yard was barriered and full of McDonald's trucks and trailers. So, oh right, great. So I had to press the intercom for them to let me in so I could turn around to come back out again. So I'm currently sat in this. It's not a lay-by. I've pretended it's a lay-by. I'm delivering over to the right. But again, it's really late. It's a late booking. My only option now is to whiz myself round and go up to Birch Services, which isn't that far, to be fair. It's only, I'll tell you, 8.3 miles. I've just got to spin round, go up the road, get on the motorway, and oh, I can do it that way. Oh, I can do it that way actually. Yeah, a bit of a nuisance, but there you go. I've got plenty of time, I've got plenty of drive. The only thing with the services, of course, is you will
arrive at your destination at 12:36.
You're only allowed 2 hours, so I mean, it's quite pretty here, to be fair. You know, some good old views over there, but ultimately, it's not actually a lay-by, as you might notice. And no, I didn't hit those things; they was already like that. Yeah, a bit of a bummer, but do you know what? Is what it is. Yeah, I say I'll shoot up into the service area on the motorway. At least I'm parked somewhere civilised. Yeah, shame. I don't know whether to ring them. I might ring them actually and see if I can get in any earlier. I don't want to upset them, and I don't want to. If they tell me no, then I've got no choice. If they don't tell me no, I can rock up there sort of hour and a half early and try and get away with it. And if they turn me away, then well, you know, at least I tried. But I don't want to ring them, and I don't know, it might be all right, but I'm sure they've heard it all before. We'll see. What I'll do is I'm gonna crack on, go to the services. Actually, do you know what I'm gonna do? Is I'm gonna go to the services and I'm gonna have a shower, grab a coffee, and then I'm done then. So wherever they send me later, I've already showered up. So that's what I'm gonna do. There you go. See, talk it out, talk it through, all falls together. I'll catch you guys later. Well, that was a bit of a disaster. Sat around all afternoon waiting to do the last tip. Called the office at 20 to 5 as nothing was moving, nothing was going on. I've ended up pulling out of there. They pulled me out. They phoned them up and they said, well, we don't know when we're going to tip it. So I'm running out of time. I've got parked up. Well, just about 14 minutes to spare on a 15-hour day, so a bit of a nightmare really. So I've dropped the trailer into our Liverpool depot. They'll deal with that, and I'll be pulling out of here in the morning. So about 3:30 I'm starting, something like that. So yeah, a bit of a, I don't like it when that happens. I'd rather get tipped, but there you go. I was coming here anyway. I wasn't expecting to bring the rest of the load here. So they'll have to re-deliver that. And I've got a few drops down in Swindon and Bristol tomorrow morning, or tomorrow day. So that'll be fun. We'll see how that goes. All good fun, as they say. We'll catch up with you later, guys. That's me over and out. I'm going to bed. Speak to you soon. Morning all. There we go. Right, another day, another dollar. 20 to 4 in the morning. About 5 minutes or so on me before I can move on. Just finishing my checks. We're off down to Swindon. We've got a couple in Swindon. I think there's only 3 now. There was 4, but it looks like I've got to go in the office and check as soon as I can go around and pick up the trailer. I've got my paperwork, so went in for a wash, grabbed my paperwork, so I've had a quick look through it. Looks like there's 1 missing, so I think it's only 3 drops, which, yeah, well, easier day for me, I hope. We'll see what happens, whatever happens, happens. If it is, it is, it ain't, it ain't, but there you go. But what I'll do is I'll crack on. I'll catch up with you guys a bit later on, see how the day goes when it's a bit more daylight. Right, clear at the first one. Not too bad actually, hour or so, nothing drastic. Next one I'm a bit early for. I'm not due there till 9:30 and it's only 10 minutes away, so I'll have to find somewhere to park up, I think, on the way. I could have half hour anyway. I have a half-hour break. What we got? Yeah, it's only 10 minutes. So I'll find somewhere to park up and give them a call, see if I can get in there any earlier. But I just tried to call them to ask the question, but they don't open till 8:30. So I'll get towards it and park up, and then I'll have a look, see what I can find. If I have the half-hour break, it might be it's close at the time by then anyway. So see how we go. But there's a note on there to say to call them. I've only got a small yard, so we shall see. So I'll come back to you guys in a little while, let you know how the world treats me. Okie dokie, right, that's tip number 2 done. I had to have a 30-minute break before I got here, because they
you will
weren't
arrive
open,
at your destination at 10:04.
Absolutely works perfect for me, because by the time I finished, I phoned them after my break. Yeah, no worries, come round, because there's a note saying it's a bit tight, so you've got to watch it getting in there. But yeah, the yard's empty, crack on. So straight in, 2 pallets off, lovely, that'll do me. I wasn't 15 minutes, right result. So I'm now off to Yate for the last collection. It's down as collection, last delivery. It's down as 2, but they're both the same company, so there's some chilled and one chilled. 4 pallets in total, 1 frozen, excuse me, 1 frozen, 3 chilled. I'll get it right in a minute. Yeah, so that's it. I've got an hour to get there, near enough, nearly an hour it says. So I'll crack on over to there and I'll jump back on if anything exciting happens in the meantime. See you later, guys. Okie dokie, so that's drop number 3 and 4, because it was 2 for the same place, 2 separate lots of paperwork, but it was the same place. So 3 and 4 complete. For perfect, absolutely perfect. They were happy for me to be there early, no problem whatsoever. And they said for future reference, earlier the better, so I will hold him to that. And I will definitely, because I stopped at the services sort of 15 minutes or so, then I stopped and watched, actually I stopped and watched a YouTube video, somebody else's YouTube video that I quite like, and he's come back to it. He'd stopped doing them, and then he's come back this week. I started watching his first video last night and I finished it off. I pulled over, parked up to watch the last 15 minutes before I went into that place, trying to drag the time out, because after yesterday's palaver, we you know, not getting tipped and everything else yesterday afternoon, yeah, so I was like, oh, no. I watched the rest of his video and then yeah, go from there really. So that was cool. Anyway, went in there, yeah, no problem, tipped it right, future reference, early, superb, thank you very much. And I'm now phoned in, yeah, I'm on my way back to base, so that'll be the phone ringing. I'll catch you later on. Cheers, guys. Oh, the joys of the M5 on the school holidays. Oh my God, here we go. And what day is it today? Thursday. Oh, blimey. Yes, this is one of the downsides to having moved to the West Country. It's a gorgeous place, but served by one motorway. I mean, you know, even if you doubled the size of, like they've proved everywhere else, the M25, all the motorways that are now already 4 lanes either way, you're still going to get this. I mean, this run on is, well, vast, and yet we're queuing here. We're queuing here because people are not, they're cutting in. They're desperate to cut in. They think they have to cut in. But if you just carry on down the runoff, we'll fit in lovely. You know, it's. But yeah, this is one of the downsides to the summer holidays. Allegedly, it's gone up. It was 5 minutes. It's now 11 minutes, and it's in 10. No, it's for 2.5 miles. So we've got 2.5 miles of this. So, oh, how jolly! So that. It doesn't even go as well. It's only Avonmouth really. I don't think that's quite right, because 2.5 miles, you're not really getting anywhere. It don't make sense. Go on then, be brave. I'm going to the end, because why would I want to cut in there and then queue to the end when I can go to the end? Makes more sense to me. I'll get over, and I'll probably go into the middle lane once I'm over anyway, because it's seems to be running a little bit smoother, to be fair. But you know, it is what it is. I mean, I'd say, oh, there must be a load of them going off at Avonmouth, but why would you go off at Avonmouth? It's only docks. There's not a lot there. 11 minutes, yeah. We're sitting on 11 minutes and 2.2 miles, so it is what it is. I should, theoretically, unless something peculiar happens, be parked up by 2, but I'm not, and I won't be surprised if anything peculiar happens. I'll catch up with you in a bit. I shall sit and bore myself in this traffic. Well, there you go. It must have been terrible in my past life. I finished. Just going to go up to the services, have a shower. I've got 4 drops in Cornwall tomorrow on a Friday in the West Country. Oh my God. To make matters worse, 4 drops and a collection. Oh, it's going to be chaos. Absolute chaos. Never mind, not been a bad week, so you know, it is what it is. Rough with the smooth and all that, as they say. I'm all up for that. So yeah, Cornwall on a Friday. Oh, thanks a bleeding lot. There you go. Anyway, so yeah, I'm all done for the day. And so quick shower, get parked up. I'll catch up with you guys a bit later on. Enjoy. Well, that's me all parked up. Been up to services, had my shower. I'm going to sit here now and go through these 4 deliveries I've got tomorrow. Figure out, get a bit of Google Earth on the go, see where they are, what they look like from the outside, and yeah, see what happens there. Should be interesting. But we'll see. I don't mind, it is what it is, you know, but it's just, you think, really, I really don't want to go there, can't be bothered, but you know what, you're going. Thanks, mate. So I shall yeah, I'll have a look up, see where I'm going, and I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. If there's anything, well, I'll just do, you know, I'll switch on if I get anything interesting going on, some of the places, and I'll stick the film on and see what happens. Catch you guys later. That's me up and rearing to go. Gonna go round the corner, pick up the trailer. I've had a good old Google on Google Earth on these deliveries, and it's bizarre because the first 3 deliveries, they're down as 1 and 2, but the first 3 they seem to be exactly the same place. They're different postcodes, but they're the same road, and when you Google Earth it comes up spot on the same place. So it would appear I've got 3 drops and 1 collection, rather than, I called it 4 before, but I think I've probably got, on the paperwork it's 1, 2, 2, which to me is 3, and then 3, 4. Anyway, whatever. I don't know. We'll wait till we get to sunny Cornwall and find out. But yeah, anything exciting happens down here, or I'll catch up to you once I've delivered the first 1 or 3. I'm not really sure. Catch you later, guys. Well, there you go. That's me done, loaded. A bit later than I expected. I think the trunks were late coming in this morning. Due for 6:30, 10 past 7. Nothing drastic. Some changes to the manifest. It's all very interesting, all very confusing. I'll figure it out as I go. As I said before, I'll get to the first one and I'll work the rest out, because I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing. It's weird.
Go left on the roundabout.
That's why I like
First
to do one
exit.
at a time, but they want to explain it all to me, like 4 or 5 drops. Well, by the time I get to where I'm going, I'll have to figure it out myself anyway. So I don't want to bloody bother. Anyway, I'll come back to you guys later. Have a good one. currently on the A30. I'm due to come off in about 6.5 miles, but the views, I mean, absolutely stunning views. I don't know if the camera will pick them up and do them justice, you know, but it's absolutely gorgeous views on this road, or off of this road. You know, it's a fantastic. Some of the places, I mean, I've been very lucky, to be fair. Last couple of weeks I've done Wales, Scotland, and now Cornwall. It's absolutely, you know, when the sun shines, it's a bit cloudy, it's bright enough, but it's a bit cloudy. It's so nice, such a lot, and obviously very fortunate at the moment, the traffic's not woke up yet. Lovely and clear, which is nice, but the views are just stunning. As I say, I don't think the camera will do it justice. It's a shame, because very, very, very nice, lovely, nice and peaceful. It appears, I don't know, I'm sitting in a truck, but it's just so peaceful, you know. It's not mad, it's not a city, it's not, it would appear. I quite like the countryside. Who knew, eh? Yeah, I like it, I do like it. I like the views. So much green, you know, it's wonderful, isn't it? Green. And so many different shades of green. Definitely, I'm only, well, in fairness, I'm only half an hour away from where I'm going, and as I said previously, I'm a little bit confused. I think the first 3 drops are actually at the same place. I really don't know yet. I've got to get there and ask someone and go, well, is that you? Is that you? Is that you? They're under 3 different names, but they appear to be the same place on the Google, when you Google Earth it. So again, I've said that already, I know, but I'm looking forward to finding out what exactly is going on with that lot. I'm just enjoying these views, I would say. When you're coming over some of the rises, you're looking out across it, you know, and it's climbing back up, because it's very uppy downy, this A30, but nice road for now. It's a nice road. I'm doing well on it. So I'm quite chuffed with that. Not like that black cloud up there. Hopefully that will clear off soon. I don't really want to get wet. If I do, I'll do it. Right, I'll come back to you guys that way. Actually, no, let's hang on, because I'm about to go over the rise of a hill. I'm at the start of a downhill here, so let's see the views out. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely superb views across the country there, across that part of the countryside. Very, very nice. Very hilly, but very nice. I might not like it so much going back, because I'm going to be full up. I've got to reload out of Bodmin, so I imagine I'll struggle getting back up these hills. But look at that, fantastic views right across this part of the county, you know. Very, very nice indeed. Very nice, very picturesque. It would appear they should rename the place the land of the Volkswagen. I think the VWs are us. So many of those on the road this morning. Yeah, absolutely stunning. So I'll come back to you guys in a little while, let you know what's going on with these deliveries. Fantastic views of some of the countryside round here. I mean, I'm on the 388, A388. Fantastic. Look at this view. As I said, I don't think the camera will do it justice, but absolutely stunning views. Could widen the road a bit. I'm not so keen on the road, but the views are absolutely to die for. Look at it. Wow. No wonder people retire down here, although, you know, struggle to get your supplies in. You get snow down here and you're buggered, aren't you? You ain't going nowhere. Blimey, but absolutely picturesque. Some of these views. Right, nice. Very pleasant views, very pleasant countryside. I do like it. Well, as I said, I'm not sure if it'll pick it up, but it's definitely. I have been down here on the bike. I must say, I've ridden these roads. Possibly not this one, but I've ridden around Cornwall and really thoroughly enjoyed that as well. That was a great trip. That was. Yeah, slightly different doing it in a truck. You know, roads are a tad narrower for the lorry, but that's cool. Very good. Look at that. Oh mate, the thing is, say you won't be able to see some. I can see over the hedges. The camera probably won't. I wouldn't imagine. But yeah, stunning. Absolutely stunning. Oh, so I'm a little bit short. Where am I? I'm 8 miles. 8 miles. Oh. 8.6 mile away from where I'm going, about quarter of an hour it sees. So let's have a look at this little look at that nice narrow little spot. Gotta love a narrow village. Well, it's not really a village. Well, it might be to the right there. Little collection, I suppose, what they call them, hamlets. A little collection of houses, maybe. I imagine that would be a hamlet. Blimey. Right, well, I'm going to dip out again and I'll catch up with you guys in a little while. Well, I tell you, they know how to confuse someone from London round here. I've got 3 drops at the same place, and all under different names. And then I've got a single drop somewhere else. Fine, that's fine. But then drop 4 and 5 are the same place as well. Same place, but again, different names. It's all very bizarre. Like I said, one at a time, so I'll get a lot of it off here. I'm a bit early, obviously. They're each booked for a different time as well, and they're the same place. It is so bizarre, but they're under different names. It was very, very odd. But there you go. No, they're all booked for the same time. Okay, they're all booked for the same time. One of them, so 3 of them are booked for the same time, and 1 of them booked for an hour earlier. But they're the same place. And they've got the same instructions of how to get in and out, because certain road there's obviously restrictions on, so the sat nav wants to bring you down there, but you've got to go the different way, which I did. That was good. I read the rules. This is why I get the paper the day before. As much as that confuses me when they're all showing us the same place, what it does, I can work the route out and follow any instructions, so not too bad. But I'll be in and out of here within the hour. I guess. There's one being done, 1 in front of me, but he's only got 2 pallets, and then my lot, which I think I've got 15 pallets, but I'm not sure. We'll find out when we get in the back. I've got loads of paperwork, and they're non-specific as well. But they'll all have a label on, so I can follow. It's so bizarre, man. Anyway, all good fun. That's what trucking's all about, so they say. Catch you up with you later, guys. Interesting. Right, well, that was interesting to say the least. I come out of there more confused than I was when I went in. I've tipped in 2 separate places, but the second place, it's the same company. They've just got loads of different names. They've obviously been bought out by somebody.
At the end of the road, turn right.
You know, they've obviously been bought out by somebody bigger, a big company, and it now incorporates 3 or 4 different companies. And they are very, very, very safety conscious, I'll say that. That's about all I will say in that respect. I found it extremely hard work. I really did. It was like pulling teeth, to be fair. I mean, lovely people, absolutely lovely people, but you got here, there. Oh God! No wonder the paperwork was so baffling. That doesn't help. You know, if you've got crazy paperwork, that's never going to help, is it? They duplicated some of it. No idea what happened there. They managed to duplicate some of it, which was very, very odd. But anyway, done. It's only 11:30, and I was booked at that one, because they took off the first one, even though I went to because it's the same company. Oh my god. Right, well, that's me done on that one. I'm on to one, and they've only got one pallet, one place, one delivery. I'm taking that as a win. Catch up with you later, guys. Well, I've never seen these, well, wind turbines horizontal. What is that all about? I've never seen that before. Might have to Google that. I mean, it's a nice road, to be fair. It did just come through a little bit of a narrow village, but I'm up on, I'm not overly sure if this still is classed as Bodmin more. I'm not quite, I am going to Bodmin from here, but they're not. Well, they are. They're how they should, but they're not. That's really weird. So they've actually stopped them vertically rather than, no, horizontally, I do apologise, rather than vertically. I've just never seen that before. Very bizarre. Very bizarre. There you go. I mean, wow. I mean, look at this scenery though, stunning. As I said, I've been spoiled the last couple of weeks. Scotland, Wales, Cornwall. Absolutely, oh, I do apologise. Absolutely stunning countryside. Yeah, it's definitely, we're up on the moors, but I don't know if this is quite Bodmin yet. It might be. I don't know if it, exactly, obviously, I don't know how big Bodmin Moor is because I've never ever needed to look it up, so I don't know, but very impressive all the same. Oh, left is unsuitable for HGVs. I'm glad it didn't say straight on because it's the only route to where I'm going. That was a bit, oh, hang on a minute. Because I'm actually going to a dairy. I'm hoping, it's not far, 4.5 miles away. I'm hoping to see signs for it when I get a bit closer, but I actually do believe it will be the only thing there. When you put the postcode in the sat nav or in Google Earth, it comes up unnamed road, so interesting one. But yeah, this is quite good. Look at that forest on the right hand side, that is vast. A big old forest of pine trees, very well, I think they're pine trees. Very nice, and that grass cutting going on there smells lovely, I must say. I was looking where the tractor was because I can smell it it's coming through the aircon, the cut grass. I like that and all. Yeah, very, I think though, so over to my left, off centre, well, yeah, my left view, I think I can see where I'm going. I have Google Earth the actual site, and you get an idea. There's various containment chambers, upright, vertical chambers, cylindrical type objects, which looks like that's over there to my left. So we shall see when I get there. But yeah, lovely ride out. I like this. Blowing away the cobwebs of that previous job. The confusion is lifting. Right, I'm going to cut off again. I'll catch up with you guys later. Well, that was a quick one. Quite like that. Shame there's so much cloud cover though, because there's gorgeous scenery up here. I'm high up. But yeah, done. That one's done. So I've got two more. Two more. Oh, I don't even know. They go to the same place anyway. I'd say it's 3 deliveries. Its paperwork states it at 3 deliveries, but it's the same place. It's all the same address again. So I like that one. That was nice and easy. Let's go and get confused again. I'll catch up with you in a bit when well, it says actually you could let's have a look at this state of this road. Well, not the road. I mean, the road's a country road. We're in the we're in the middle of the countryside. But let's get us out of here. I'm going this way. The other thought the way right, I could go to the right and go that way, but there's traffic, and it looks like I might be doing some form of bypass, so it's actually mileage wise a little bit longer this way, going back the way we came, but quicker time wise. So I'm going to go with that because I know this road, I've used it once and I know it's okay, you know. It's not, I don't know what's up there, even though it's a decent, well, it's an A road. I mean, this is an A road, this is alright though. So we're going to go this way. That's stunning scenery over there, and then it's still going to disappear behind the trees. But yeah, not too bad, not too bad at all. Crack on to the next one and see how that goes. Yep, that was a quick one. In and out so quickly, in and out 15 minutes, so not too bad at all. And that was one place for 3 separate deliveries. Fair enough, I'm impressed with that. So I'm now going to my collection point, which, including 1 minute of traffic, is actually 7 minutes away. So I'm very pleased about that. Yeah, 2 miles, 6 minutes now, and I've just pulled out of that turning. Okay, up here. Yeah, so quite pleased actually. That's gone very well so far. I'm pretty sure that the coming back's going to be an issue. The M5's going to be pretty much buggered. I mean, we're on now 22 minutes past 1. So depending how long this reload takes, I'll probably be coming up with all the afternoon traffic, because I believe more kids have broke up this week than, you know, this is pretty much the last week of everyone breaking up. So it should be quite harsh. Quite harsh. But there you go, such is life. Happens every year. But let's see what happens. So I'm going to a company now, quite a big company, certainly a big company in this area. Has a lot to do with making some of them famous pies. So we'll see how that goes. I'll be there in, well, 5 minutes. I've got cues. It's telling me I've got a 1 minute delay in 160 yards. It was supposed to be where I am now, so it's obviously something's happened. I'm guessing it's cleared, or I'm about to get caught round this corner. Yeah, not really. It's not too bad. Little bit of traffic down here. That sign doesn't say a roundabout, but my sat-nav says there's a roundabout here. Well, in half a mile. Oh, right. Okay. I don't know why it's telling me my next move was not a left turn, my next move was a roundabout, but this is telling me I'm going left here. I think, you know, I might have been here before a long time ago. I might have been. Not for these though. Maybe for Muller's, I don't know. Not sure. Right, so we've got a left turn, right around about. This is the traffic it was obviously talking about. I can live with this. I'll take that. That's no bother to me, that this little bit. I'll live with that. It's the M5's going to kill me on the way home, but we'll see. We shall see. I might be able to drift up behind it and miss it all, but yeah, I never know. I never know. So right, 4 minutes away, so I'll jump off now. We'll come back on once I'm loaded, let you know how that goes, and yeah, we'll go from there. Catch up with you guys later. Right, that's it, all loaded up at the reload. That was the result. I have been here before. It looked very familiar. And it wasn't until I went round the corner when I got here, I went, I've been here before. And I thought, oh, it must have been so long ago, I didn't even remember. So now I've looked it up, it was April. Middle of April, so, wow. Wasn't that long ago. The old memories floating away on me, I tell you. But yeah, so 105 miles, 2.25 hours at the moment, so I'm well happy with that. you know, it is Friday afternoon, it is half term. Let's see how we crack on with it, because at the moment we're looking good. And I've got a 4.5 hour drive. I cleared my break there because I had a break, made me lunch and everything. Because it's, you know, I backed in, that's it. You're not allowed in there, they just crack on and do it. So on the break, made me sandwiches, had a cup of coffee. I had a bit of a wait this morning, so I went into the kitchen at work and topped my flask up. So I'd already had water water ready. All right, result. So yeah, back at it. Why is that telling me that? What am I doing? I'm going that way. Aggie. Yeah, back at it now. So what I'll do is I'll catch up with you guys later. Unless I see some stunning views. I mean, there is some stunning views. There's still some cloud cover up there, but well, with any luck, it'll clear up, and I'll jump back on if I can get the views that I'm anticipating. I'll jump back on. Catch that, guys. Absolutely stunning views on this A30. I really like this. So it's great, absolutely great. You know, some great scenery. I mean, you can't see left and right, obviously, but I mean, even what's in front of us is superb. I love this, rolling hills. It's not pastures, it is definitely, well, it's pastures because it's being grazed, but it's not a pasture. It's definitely part of a moor, I would say. There's loads of sheep over there, rough old terrain a bit, load of rocky, lot of rocks going on out there. But yeah, pretty cool, I do enjoy that. I mean, well, the lorry doesn't, it don't like these hills much. It loves the downhills, got to be a little bit careful. Loves going downhill. Yeah, run away with itself if you're not careful, but it's not so keen on these uphills. Well, I'm currently doing 34 miles an hour, so I've dropped 20, 22 in reality, but you know, who knows what the reality is, they're set to what they're set at. But yeah, right, rocky little outcrop going on. Like it. Yeah, like, look at that forest in front of us. I mean, that's absolutely beautiful. Whether that's man-made, whether that was natural, I don't know. But stunning views. Absolutely stunning views. Yeah, like this. Again, I've been here, but I just haven't been here for a long time. And when I say a long time, apparently I was here in April. didn't remember that. Didn't remember I'd been to that place in April. I came here a couple of times with other companies I've worked for in the last 2 or 3 years, but it's only this is the second time with this lot, and that's the same. Well, the collection I've delivered to previously a full load in one side, and I picked up out the other side the finished product today, which is what I'm running back for distribution. But yeah, as I say, love the road. Nice in the summer, it's gorgeous scenery, so I can understand why people spend a lot of time to get here and a lot of money when they get here, because it's an absolutely fantastic place. Really nice. Right, I'll catch up with you guys later. Well, that's me all done and dusted. Dropped my trailer off, just coming out the services. I've had my shower. Had a fantastic run up, in fairness. I'll tell you what, very, very lucky today. I've had a great run up and no traffic at all coming back. It was showing a little bit on the M5 just before the junction, and then as I got to it, but that was in sort of 30 odd miles, by the time I arrived it had all gone. Oh, bonus. So yeah, I missed all the traffic coming back, which was superb. I've been in, I've dieselled up, dropped the trailer off, got all the paperwork in, so off to me lay-by for my nightly snooze. And back in at 5 in the morning, which isn't drastic, absolutely not drastic. A couple of drops in Cardiff, and then he's even told me it does change. It's told me Wednesday, no, yesterday, quite quiet this week. So back from apparently they'll call me back from Cardiff, and I'll do some couple of local runs. Nothing drastic. Easy enough though. They're sort of pretty straightforward. So yeah, with any luck, not a bad day tomorrow. Not too late either. I'd rather not be too late on a Saturday, because I've got to get, Saturday's my last day of my week, so I've got to get the truck empty. Because we don't. Although I've got this truck every week. It's an allocated to me truck, but when I'm not in, it can be used by anybody, and if that means they get stuck out and I've left my gear in it, I'm up the Swanee. So it's apparently, I didn't look, because I do it anyway, it's in the contract you to clear the lorry out for when you're not working, so I don't leave anything in here. I will have everything out back in the car tomorrow before I go home, and it comes back with me. And then, to be fair, if you do it like that, I wash my bedding. The sun's going to be out tomorrow. I wash my bedding every week. Obviously I wash my clothes every week anyway, but I can refresh everything. If you leave it in the truck and you forget something, because I've got it at home, I can refresh it all. So actually, I prefer that personally. Right, here we are in oh, someone's been filling the bin up all day. Jesus Christ. I normally see the fella come and empty that, to be fair, depending on the time you get here. Well, that's me done, that's it. I'm now parked up till 4 o'clock. Well, I'll leave here about 4:45 in the morning to get around there for 5. It's not always loaded. It wasn't, even this morning the trailer wasn't loaded for me. I had to wait for it to be loaded. I mean, it's just purely delays with the trunks, the night trunks, so we'll see what happens in the morning. So I'll let you guys crack on, and I'm gonna put my feet up. I'll do my paperwork first and put my feet up. Catch you later, guys. Morning all, up and about, ready for another riveting day. Not quite time to move on yet, but it's just 4 or 5 o'clock. I'll be going just a couple of minutes. Go and pick the trailer up and off to Cardiff. I believe that might change. That's everything here is subject to change, as we always say. That's the transport for you. You never know. One thing you do, one thing the day before, and then by the morning or overnight, it's all gone tits up, and you're now doing something completely different. But we'll see. Apparently a couple of drops in Cardiff. RDC, the first one, which I've been to many times. Self-tip. You get in there, get on the bay, go inside, hand your keys and your paperwork in, get a electric pallet truck, and pull the load off yourself. It's all right. Well, it'll be half a load. It won't even be a full load because I've got 2 drops, so it doesn't take too long. Although saying that, the last time I was there, I waited over an hour for the paperwork, because you tip it, but if they're busy, which they generally are, you can have 5-6 lorries where they generally only use 5 or 6 bays at a time. So you've got 5 or 6 bays of other people tipping, and they've got to go along. There's only a couple of them, and they've got to go along and check everything, scan it, sticker it up. Only the pallet, I put a sticker on a pallet once they've checked it, scan it all in though, and if they're busy, you're waiting, and that's as simple as that. As I said last time, it was an hour and 10 minutes, something like that, for paperwork. But that's cool. You know the school before you get there, so you're prepared for it. I'll get there, I'll have my break there. Once I've tipped, I'll have my coffee, have something to eat. Yeah, not so bad. So we'll see if that is the case, and we'll see how we get on with that. I'll catch up with you guys later. I'll let you know. Okie dokie, so there you go. Got the trailer on. Got my paperwork. It is definitely Audi Cardiff. So after Cardiff, I've got. It's great actually. I've got Audi RDC, which is huge, but behind it there's a small industrial estate, literally behind it. So I'll come out of their gate, turn right, and turn immediate right. It takes me into this little industrial estate, and that's where my next job is. So right on top of each other, and then a bit of work up here, back this way, running some local trailers. So between the depots, obviously trying to fill the day out, which is fine. They're quiet at the moment. It dies off, starting the school holidays. People are going away. They're not shopping necessarily as much. But it'll kick off again. You watch, something will happen. People will get home, and it'll well, we've got the Olympics now, so you've got 2 weeks, so that might build it up a bit. People stick people in watching the Olympics, things like that. There's all sorts of things that changes the food industry. You know, I've done the milk, I've done Morrison's, I've done the milk, I'm doing this, which is general food all over the place. And it is definitely changed. It is changed by the seasons, obviously, but it's changed by events as well. Mother's Day, oh, you get so busy on the lead up to Mother's Day. I wouldn't say as much on Father's Day, to be fair, but Mother's Day, the build up, oh God, especially when I worked on Marks and Spencer. I worked for Gist. Marks is very, very busy. You know, the flowers, different things in the stores. It just changes everything. But this is quite quiet at the moment, which is fine. I don't mind. They're keeping me busy. They're paying my salaries. That's all that matters to me. So I jump off and I'll come back to you when we're in Cardiff. Catch you later, guys. How's that for a sunrise? Unfortunately though, it's rising up into a cloud, so with any luck that'll burn through that or get above it quite quickly. It's nice and bright. Quite pleased with that. It's been a nice day today. Lovely and clear this morning on the motorway for now, but I imagine that's going to busy up later. Well, it will, without a shadow of a doubt. But yeah, it's going to be a nice day by the looks of it. Strangle up, but yeah, it's definitely going to go up into the cloud. There's not a lot of cloud above that at the moment, so hopefully it will be pretty cool. That's quite good. Quite good indeed. We're not too far off the Severn Bridge, hopefully. Well, I've got roadworks on it according to that. I do remember hearing on the radio in the week though that there's a lane out, so hopefully it's only in one day to go my way, and then because when I come back I'll have a clear run then. Right, catch up with you later, guys. Well, there's obviously quite a bit of work going on the Severn Bridge. Well, Prince of Wales Bridge, I do apologise. The other one's the Severn Bridge, isn't it? It's the bridge, it's going over the Severn. Blimey. I suppose, you know, it makes you wonder why they would do this at the start of the school holidays when, you know, there's a big tourist industry in Wales. But I suppose, are the roads quieter, so they're doing it for that reason, it'll get it done? I don't know. Quite a lot of lanes out either side. No idea what they're doing, clearly. I don't mean they haven't, I've no idea what they're doing. They hopefully have every idea what they're doing. It's just me that has no idea what they're doing. There's nothing going on at the moment. I can't exactly see. You know, the thing is though, with these lane closures and they're so far from, that was just past the works access. The work could be going on, you know, 200 yard up there, but they got to block it off. They could do resurfacing it, but who knows what they're doing. I haven't got a clue. Let's hope they have a clue, as I said. Oh, well, it's not bad actually. The tide's most definitely out. It's very boggy down there. So I think I've said this before on a previous vlog. It's not somewhere I would like to be down there. Not very pleasant looking at all. Don't want to get caught out in that. Oh dear, no, not nice. But there you go. We got a 40-mile-an-hour speed limit, and it was. Theoretically, it's still 2 lanes, with one of that right hand, one's very narrow. I'm surprised there's no overtaking signs up actually. So it's a very, very narrow lane, that one. Oh, there you go. Right, that's it. No, it's funny. You think that's it, you're coming to the end. This bridge goes on for ages. It's a long old bridge. Cloudy, a bit misty, or cloud, misty more I would have thought over the hills there. It's a shame. And so that sun is coming up. I think it's gone up. It's fighting its way through the clouds. I can't really see it, to be fair, but it's definitely there. Not going to see much of the Welsh countryside, unfortunately, today. I'm only going into the industrial estate, and the 2 drops are both on the industrial estate, so I won't get up in the hills again, which is quite pleasant. Right, I'll cut off again and I'll come back to you in a bit. Well, that's Cardiff completed. Both drops done. I mean, the RDC, that was 50-minute wait for paperwork. I've come round here to the second one, which is on the industrial estate, literally behind. 1 pallet, I pulled in, the lady come out on the forklift, took it off, job done, go. So we're now heading back to Highbridge. We've got to go to a customer there and run some trailers back to our depot, so nothing drastic. It's a bit of a procedure, which everybody's a bit of a procedure nowadays. No, it's alright, you know, it'll finish me off nicely for the day. I'll do 2 of, well, I don't know how many I'll do, because there's generally 2 or 3 drivers on it, and they only load a certain amount, but they load enough to cover 2 or 3 drivers a day as well, and that's 7 days a week, so they're producing a lot. So yeah, head off back that way. I came into this, as I say, it's a small, on my left is the RDC behind the bushes. This is a very small industrial estate behind it. And as I came in, the security guard come running out telling me I'd taken the wrong entrance, because he thought I was going into the RDC. Obviously don't get a lot of traffic in here. But I'm like, I was like, no, I want to go down there. He's like, no, you want to go over there. I was like, no, I don't. No, I don't. I know where I want to go. I've already been there. Literally, his box is that grey box on the right, and the RDC is literally there on the left. And he thought I wanted to go in there, and I've just been in there. I don't want to go back in there. I've done my job. He's not going to come out there. He's hiding himself in sham. Oh, not even in there. I don't know where he's gone. Right, I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. Right, just put you back on while we go over the Severn Bridge. The sun's gone in, which is a shame. I mean, it's quite bright. It's a bit up there. Well, it's up there behind that patchy cloud. When I came over, I was wondering where they were doing the work, because they always start these things so far back. I mean, currently we got 600 yards, obviously, or I don't know. I'm not even trying to say the Welsh bit, but that's purely my ignorance. That's nothing to do with the Welsh language. I have no. I had a fella doing some work for me in the kitchen, and he He's from Wales, lovely guy actually, nice fella. And we had the kitchen wrapped, and he wrapped the kitchen, the cupboards and everything. And I said Simru, and like, oh God, he didn't stop laughing. I was like, well, I obviously don't know how to say that then. So I don't bother, because I don't meet enough Welsh people for it to sort of get in your system, you know. So I'll stick with, I don't know, not a clue. So we've started, so the roadworks have started. Now, from what I can fathom out, coming up on our right, obviously. Oh, hello, that's not my fault, that's because they painted the lines out. Coming up just under this Prince of Wales Bridge sign on the right seems to be the only bit of work that they're doing. They've obviously had to renew the central reservation. But this is a lot of closure. Maybe they're doing all of it, you know. I shouldn't really, well, I'm curious. I'm not, yeah, I mean, they've put a new end on that central reservation, and then they've tarmacked over about 100 foot of it. So be interesting to see how long this stays here and whether that is all they're doing, because I find it very strange if it is. It's going to cause absolute chaos throughout the school holiday. I mean, obviously you can use the other bridge. Obviously you don't even have to come over a bridge at all. You can go in through Gloucester way, you know. But if you're coming from the east and you're on the M4, the other end of the M4, you're going to come straight down the M4. So, this is just going to cause chaos. I mean, it's really busy over there on the right now. Mind you, it's just as busy going out. I can see loads of cars behind me, so it's a busy bridge. There's no doubt about it. That was obviously why they needed two of them, because there's a lot of traffic. I just find it very, very strange if that's the only bit they're doing, but I have no idea. It's probably not, because it's got this odd barrier on the left as well, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm just curious to see what happens. Well, definitely the tide's come back in, or coming back in. That's looking good down there now. Nice bit of water, little bit of tiny ripples on the top. Not too bad at all. So to say, I don't know, I should have looked actually. I haven't got a clue how long this bridge is. One day I may look these things up where I have no idea how long it is, but it's a wide part. I suppose the logic is you've got to put it where the motorway is, or you've got to put it where there's where you've got the option to link the motorway, which is obviously what they've done here, because the motorway originally would have gone, I'm pretty sure, would have gone over the other bridge. In fact, it would have done. It did. So they've obviously had the space here to create the new links, you know. It's pretty cool. It's clever stuff. It is clever stuff. There's no doubt about it. I do like a bit of clever engineering. And definitely a busy old bridge. We were at 5 to 9 on a Saturday morning, and there's a lot of traffic on here. 40 mile an hour, which is all right. There's no reason, you know, it is what it is. I mean, not that the car in front of me is doing 40 mile an hour. I have to keep putting myself in check, because I'm set to do 40 mile an hour, and I keep easing off because we're not doing 40 mile an hour. Fair enough, is what it is. That's what I'm paid to suffer the joys of driving, so that's what I shall do. Well, you're not quite in that far yet. The tide is, there's still a bit of, well, I don't even know. I don't know. I don't want to go down there and find out. It looks like seaweed, looks like boggy mud. I don't really know what it is. I'll just keep away from it. Not pleasant. So yes, obviously the tide is coming in, which I like the idea of that, because then all the kids along the coastline of here, of Wales and of England, obviously, because you've got all that southwest coast runs all the way down, and this feeds that. You know, the Bristol Channel is what feeds those coastlines. So that comes in. They're going to have a great day out on the beach, because it's quite nice. It's not cold, 16 degrees. That's actually dropped half a degree, but it is 16 degrees. The sun's there. It's fighting with the clouds, but it's still there. So the kids, all the kids that have gone to the holiday places by the sea, will have a great day out, great weekend with any luck. But this, absolutely love it. I walk down the seafront, and you know, all the kids, all the families on the beach, the kids in the sea, just having a great time. It's wonderful to watch, to be fair, you know, as you walk along. I obviously live by the sea, so I have that opportunity. I don't randomly wander off to seasides and walk down the front. I just got, for full disclosure, I live by the sea, so I can, when I go for a walk, I walk along the seafront. I'd like to clear that up, you know, anyone getting the wrong idea. Oh, how funny, I like that. Yeah, just for anyone that doesn't know, I live by the sea. Right, that'll be. Let's get round this roundabout, and that'll be done. I'll jump off for a bit. I'm heading into, say, Highbridge. I've still got 50 minutes. I ain't going to be there that quick. Oh, welcome to England. I'll jump off now, and I'll come back to you shortly. Well, that turned into a bit of a boring day, to be fair. But I'm now home, and I'm having a beer. Not a lot of footage today. I sat around so much waiting on 2 trailers, the local jobs. I mean, obviously it's a contract they've got, and it obviously pays well, but so boring. I don't do it very often. That's probably the 2nd or 3rd time I've ever done it in 8 months. So as long as they keep to that, I don't mind. But God, it was a horrible day. Just sitting around. I mean, the work's all right. Just sitting around is, I find, very frustrating. But there you go, all done for this week. So new video will be up on, new vlog will be up on probably tomorrow evening. I'll set it to go for about 6 o'clock on YouTube at Nick.Travels. I'll get that up tomorrow and see how we get on. Catch you later.